Hello and welcome to Outplugged. I'm your host, Fred Barbosa. Today we've got a great show lined up for you. We have an interview with Brazilian ska band Abracadabra, a performance from local rock band Jeremy Treetop Window, and we will end today with Eris Hernandez from Owl Radio sitting down with Bryce Vine. Thanks for tuning in and welcome again. I recently caught up with a couple of members from Abracadabra before their performance at Revolution Live. Fred Barbosa here with Owl TV, and I'm here with Abracadabra, a band from Brazil, and this here is
Buga.
I'm Trosso.
And we're at their show here tonight, Revolution Live in Fort Lauderdale, and we're asking them a few questions. So please just start by introducing yourselves, like what instruments do you play and what's your part in the band?
Nice to meet you. I'm Buga. I play the guitar and the vocals.
I'm also a lead singer. We share the vocals on the band, and I'm playing the saxophone. There's also a trumpet, trombone, bass player, and a drum player.
And you guys come from Brazil. What part of Brazil do you come from?
We come from the south. The city is called Curitiba. It's like near São Paulo and stuff. So it's very cold. It's really much colder than here.
You guys play a genre of music known as ska. Would you say that there's many influence from Brazilian music that you would play in your music, or do you just adapt with different countries or like the U.S. type of ska?
Well, I think we grew up just listening to songs that come from the United States. So our biggest influence are bands from here, but I think that growing up in Brazil, there's always something that you came up with the songs, and just listening to the songs. There's a whole different vibe, like behind the songs that I think that we can put some in our songs. So I think it's always there's always some Brazilian stuff there, but it's not like you can see them. You know what I mean?
So how did all of you guys meet? Did you grow up together, or did you end up like just creating the band and then some people just joined in, or how did that work about?
The band started in 2003, and like I'm his cousin, so we're cousins, and like the band started like in the college and high school, not college, in high school. Like it was like kid stuff, like only playing, and we wanted to do like something different, so they say, well, let's make some horns, let's like put some horns and like make something different, because there's a lot of like hardcore bands, a lot of punk rock bands, but we had a ska band in Curitiba. Like in Brazil, it's also hard to find a ska punk band. It's very hard. Like ska bands, we have some, but so we started like this way and like playing high school, and then we grew up like playing some other stuff like underground clubs, and grew up like this. Yeah. But like it's a very friendship band. Like we're really like brothers since like cousins and friends.
Do you have any new albums planned coming out, or is the music that you're playing now at this concert the newer stuff that you came out with?
Yeah, we recorded an EP just for coming out here and put out for you guys. We didn't put it out in Brazil yet. We just came with it here. So it got 6 songs, and it's a home record. I have a recording studio, so record at home. And we have a former album that's got 11 songs that we also have here. Not that much, because it's a year and a half old, probably, something like that. And we just have like 50 or 60 left, but we brought them all here so we can sell up to you guys too. And we have all the songs in Bandcamp and Facebook.
always take for granted what you have, and I don't understand. I can see there's more in life than this. When I think about them, you're a force centralizing time. Won't wait for you to comprehend. This is what you want, then don't call me your friend. So much time on making plans and trying to enhance, but who will we count on if we ever fall apart? That's why I'll never stop, never drop my weapons when it comes to stand for you. Every single moment we will share like we will die today. We sing together to the end. We sing together to the take for granted what you have, and I don't understand. I can see there's more in life than this. When I think about them, you're a force centralizing time. Won't wait for you to comprehend. This is what you want, then don't call me your friend.
Very cool guys. Definitely keep your eye on them. Next up, we have a performance from FAU's own Jeremy Treetop Window. They recently performed at Radioactive Records. I hope you enjoy. Check it out. Awesome stuff. You'll definitely be seeing more from them in the coming weeks. Alright, to finish off today, Bryce Vine recently played at the Borough and we were able to catch up with him. We talked about his current tour, EP, and his newfound success. Aris Hernandez has more.
This is Aris, your music director here at FAU. We've got Bryce Vine with us. Thanks for coming to the campus.
Oh, dude, thank you for having me.
Awesome, man. It's a pleasure, man. You're doing some big things right now. You're touring the country.
Yeah, it's good.
Got some good music out. Got the EP getting received well.
Yeah, surprisingly well. I mean, never, not too surprising, but
You got some really good music on there, man. I was playing it, getting familiar with the music, sounding like Kid Cudi just a little bit. Good vibes, some good hip hop vibes in there.
I'll take that.
Yeah?
I'll definitely take it.
Who else do you get compared to when people listen to your music?
You know what a lot of people say is Kid Cudi without the weed, which is
Okay.
funny to me.
Without the drugs, yeah.
Yeah, without the drugs. And Gym Class Heroes, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing. I said that. Yeah.
I get a lot of, at least my stage presence and the way that we are on stage, like, I don't take it too seriously. And I think that just came from watching so much Blink-182.
Yeah. How many dates have you had in your tour so far?
There's been 19.
19,
20.
wow.
There's been 20.
Okay.
There's been 20 dates already. And we still have tonight and then 2 more.
So that's the Trendsetter Tour. It's a tour that showcases emerging artists and targets colleges and universities across the nation. So as we said earlier, we're here at Florida Atlantic University, real different from some of the other colleges and campuses you visited, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's populated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Tell us a little bit about some of the things you've accomplished. We've seen your name on some Billboard charts, got some really good hits on internet, YouTube, and so forth. So,
I mean, the good thing that I didn't even really account for when I was writing these songs is that they're so relatable that a lot of people want to use them for their projects. So,
Sure.
you know, Sour Patch Kids now is in, I think it's been in like 3 things. They have it as the theme song for the Survivor's Remorse show,
Yeah,
LeBron James' new show, and they love it. I mean, one of the main actors from the show tweeted my song the other day, just out of nowhere, and like Instagrammed and like messaged me. It was like, "Yo, man, I love your stuff."
It's big.
Like, when does like someone who just has a theme song for a show get that? You know,
that's huge, man.
appreciation, man. I mean, it's crazy how much Sour Patch Kids alone has, you know, escalated people's knowledge of me existing as an artist.
Nah, exactly. You mentioned Instagram a little bit earlier, and you got a really good following on social media, your SoundCloud, your Twitter. What are the handles for your social media, and how do you approach social media? How do you feel about it? How does it help you as an artist?
I kind of do it the same way that that I do at shows, man. I try to show people really how I am.
Yeah.
You know, just
Sure.
I respond to people a lot on Twitter
I saw that.
and
Awesome.
follow people back, and especially if they direct message me, because it's just always easier. I always try to respond, and if someone wants to come to a show and it's private and they message me or something like that, I'll do my best to get them there. Just so, you know, because like it's supposed to be fun for everybody.
Yeah,
you know, I
absolutely.
have fun performing and they have fun coming, and I need them to come.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of artists forget the fact
Yeah.
that they're relying on fans
Yeah, that's true.
and not the other way around.
Yeah, please don't let that happen. Awesome. So we want to make sure we highlight the EP. What's the name of the EP called? You put it out in April.
It's called Lazy Fair.
Okay.
You know,
How many
play on
songs
the
on there?
French term, huh?
How many tracks on there?
There's 5 and then the intro track, so
Okay.
six, but that one doesn't really count. Yeah, we got Sour Patch Kids, Guilty Pleasure, My Holiday, Take Me Home, and Where the Wild Things Are, which is the X Games theme song.
Yeah, that's right. You said it was a play on some French, the French play?
Lazy Fair.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
Lazy Fair.
Yeah.
Which was the name of my mom's little boat that she had on the lake that we lived on when I
Oh,
was
that's
growing
awesome.
up.
It's
so.
awesome how everything just kind of comes together like
Yeah.
that. What's next for Bryce Vine? You know, you got the Billboard chart popping. You got
Yeah.
this long city tour. Got some good buzz going right now. I want to see you sustain that. What's next for you?
Well, the next show that we have after the tour, which I'm really excited about, Wallpaper, who I mentioned to you,
Yeah.
is one of my favorite artists, and we're opening for him at the Roxy in Los Angeles on November 20th, and I'm the hugest fan of his music, and he actually produced that "Talk Dirty to Me" by Jason Derulo.
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah,
his
yeah.
his
Good
style
track.
is so cool. So we're doing that, and then we have some of the songs from the EP are being grabbed for a couple other things that I
yeah.
can't say yet, which is great.
Oh, we look forward to that.
That's so much fun, just watching these, like, hearing my songs play on television is the craziest moment, especially when I'm not expecting it, I'm doing something.
It's got to be a crazy feeling. I couldn't imagine that.
And then, releasing new music.
Yeah.
We got like 5 or 6 songs that we haven't released yet, some of which we took on the last tour and people are still asking for, so we'll be releasing that soon.
But the EP right now is available on iTunes, that's right?
And on Spotify, it just hit over 1 million views on Spotify, so that's awesome.
That's big, man. Really big things to come for you. Just the last thing we want to say here. I'm gonna start a song lyric, and you can finish it up, and then we can transition into a question.
Okay.
All right. When I was growing up, I had a lot of dreams. My mama told me, son, you could be anything.
As long as you spread your wings, I know one day you'll be great. Just wait, so you'll aim up at the sky, and I'll watch you float away. Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you've reached that greatness? Is that yet to come? Do you have a lot more potential?
I'm still
to reach?
floating, man.
Yeah.
I'm still floating, but I'm not going down.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. My mom, you know, obviously that's like a big shout out to her. She's just always been like the coolest, most supportive person ever.
Wow.
So
That's huge.
Yeah, she's great. But yeah, man, that's how I feel. I just, you know, it's all coming now, and I feel it happening.
Definitely, for sure. It's an honor and a privilege to be a part of that history. Make sure you guys go ahead and get Lazy Fair. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify. It's an amazing project. Some really good music on there. Check out the videos on YouTube as well. And if you come to your city, make sure you go. It's a great live show. Thanks for joining us, man.
No, thank you, man.
Pleasure.
Thank you so
Pleasure.
much. You guys are great.
Thanks.
That's going to do it for us today. I'd like to thank Abracadabra, Jeremy Treetop Window, and Bryce Ryan for being a part of this episode. I'd also like to remind all of you to check us out at facebook.com/OwlTV and youtube.com/FAUOwlTV. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.